that it's done correctly. It's kind of easy to get a patent, in all honesty. If you have something that looks like it passed the basic smell test, basically your job in getting a patent, if you use me, is to pay me a lot of money and I'll try to get you a patent. Getting a patent, though, that makes sense and that's valuable and that's going to give you some commercial value, something that you can use in your business or as a new business, is difficult. And that's why I spent a lot of time doing some counseling to make sure that that happens. Now, when I was first approached to give a talk, I was mainly asked to speak on patents, and I'm not sure whether you all have heard anything about copyrights and trademarks. First of all, let me ask this: how many people have actually filed a patent application or a trademark application? Good. So there are a few people here. How many people have actually talked to a patent attorney about the idea? All right, so we've got a few people here. Good. The whole umbrella of what I call intellectual property law, which is what I work under, basically consists of 3 or 4 topics, and the main one, of course, is patents. There's also trademarks. There are copyrights. Trade secrets is a very valuable part of intellectual property law. A thing called trade dress, which is sort of like trademarks. But this is the world where I work, and it's a fun world. And like I said, again, the interesting thing about it is, even a lot of people in my law firm have no idea what I do. But again, I make a little money for the firm, and so they keep me. I try to be interested and not get in their way. So I thought what I'd do is talk a little bit about, initially talk a little bit about patents and the differences between these 4 or 5 things, and then we'll get into patents. But what I would really like is that if any of you have questions, let's just stop me at that point. Let's talk about it, ask your question, and then hopefully we'll veer off of this canned presentation and into something you really want to talk about. So if you have questions, by all means ask me. I have a handout for you, a brochure, and in the brochure, on the right-hand section here, is typically what I send to people who call me asking about clients. It's what I consider my new client information. There's a document that has to do with general knowledge on patents. There's also, at least I hope it's in here, what I consider to be a pretty interesting article on, the last one, at least in mine, is time and money saving tips on preparing patent applications. This came as a result of a seminar that a partner of mine and I gave, and we found out that when we had clients come to us, or inventors come to us,